Welcome back to Fireside Talks with Jake and Thad. We got Jake and Thad on tonight.
I am Thad.
I'm Jake.
And this is Fireside Talks. We are
a part of a movement of
Promoting
in-depth conversation because it is
slowly dying in this society.
And I just want to read a little quote that goes along with our, motto here. And
with what we're really trying to get at.
The revolution is not an apple that falls when it is ripe.
You have to make it fall.
We're going to make it fall, motherfucker.
I like that.
Yeah.
We have a GoFundMe to fund this new studio that we're sitting in right now.
Yes. We are on iTunes.
We're on iTunes now.
We are on Stitcher.
We're on YouTube as always. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Do we still have a Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, we recently got banned from Instagram.
Yeah. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't follow 3,000 people in one day.
Yeah, I think it might have also been because you just kept on posting our logo all the time, and they might have caught on that we were like a...
Dude, I just wanted to promote Fireside.
No, that's okay. I'm totally
I
into
know,
that.
but they're not okay with it.
I know they're not. They're just jealous.
I think if I wouldn't have played into the game, it would have been all right. Like, it asked me if my account was... Like, it told me I was banned, and then it gave me, like, options to choose. And I hit I was doing that stuff. So I should have just
so you admitted to it.
Account.
Yeah.
So now they want me to write on a piece of paper the code they sent me in an email, and then
take a picture of it
up next to
your
my face, and then take a picture of it. Then they'll unlock the account.
That's terrible.
Dude,
just make a new one.
I'll just make a new one.
Yeah, just make a new one. Yeah,
so we're gonna be back on Instagram.
Yeah,
that's gonna be the stuff.
Yeah, dude, this is awesome.
Yeah, we just started spring break today. Spring break. First time for spring break freshman year.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. Our spring break in high school was like 2 days.
No, they just added a Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, we never got the Monday.
Yeah, because we always had snow
Monday
days.
Was always God damn.
Did we get off Friday? I thought we were supposed to.
Good Friday.
Yeah, Good Friday.
Because for some reason they care more about the day that Jesus died than the day after he came back from the dead.
Yeah, wasn't it like 3 days after he came back from the dead?
Is another thing I don't understand. They always say it's like 3 days after.
Yeah.
He rose on the third day.
Yeah.
Isn't Sunday 2 days after Friday?
Yeah, so Monday you should be off. We should be off. Right?
Yeah.
You're right about that, huh?
Yeah. I never.
You don't
question religious
Good
people
Thursday.
a lot because they don't have the answers.
It's called Good Thursday, actually.
Yeah.
Turns out.
No, it's not.
Turns out they miswrote.
I guess it would
they miswrote the Bible. Jesus was killed on a Thursday. He had Friday off, so the weekend's actually 3 days long. Everybody. That's actually why. That's why Jews are always off on Friday.
Yeah, that and banks are just crazy on Fridays, dude.
Oh, I hate the bank.
I hate banks.
I hate going to the bank.
I do everything online now.
You do?
Yeah. Everything. I don't go to a bank.
I recently
I
cashed a
haven't
check.
been to a bank since I was like 6 years old.
I cashed a check online for the first time.
Oh, just like taking a picture of it. Or yeah. That's how you do it.
Yeah, like, well, I mean, I didn't get cash for it, obviously, but I put it into my account.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I go through the window, but no, I got direct deposit
2 summers ago, so I don't even see checks anymore.
My amusement park doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in the Stone Age.
Stone Age.
They pay us with rubles, actually.
Age.
We're
really?
Russian. No.
I could see it though.
Yeah.
Dude,
when do you start at the park again?
I'm not starting at the park. Yeah.
Oh, you're not going back. Oh, that's right. You're working at Sheets Distribution. Yeah.
Hopefully, I have an interview coming up.
That's cool.
Maybe they'll hear this. And then let's do my interview.
This will be your interview.
Yeah.
Yeah. They won't even need you to like interview.
That's true.
Just show up.
I would.
Like, we heard your podcast. Whoa. It's good to go.
We heard all 6 of them.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. Awesome. Dude, so how have you been?
I've been good. I have an F.
That's not good.
That is not good.
In what, bio?
No.
No?
No, math.
Oh, well, fuck math.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to be a biologist. You don't need math.
I know, right. I only need it for like 2 things.
Yeah.
Graphs. I should just take a stats
And
class.
fucking Excel does graphs for you.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Tell that math teacher to fuck off. That's what I'd say.
Well, here's her thing. She gives us these exams,
What kind of math is it?
pre-calc.
Pre-calc.
It shouldn't be that bad, right?
Yeah, I'm in Calc 2 right now.
Listen. She gives us these exams. No partial credit.
okay.
You have to get the thing right the first time through. Or else it's a 0. Isn't that crazy?
Is it online?
No.
Oh no, it's like in class.
In class.
And like if you don't get it unless you get the right answer.
Yeah.
That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah. Like
But
even if I like do like half of my calculations right, which like normally in like a science class they'll give you partial credit for that, even if you get the wrong answer.
Yeah.
She
That's
does
what I love
not.
about that.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
You see, but that kind of is more realistic.
It is. You're
in
right.
the sense of the real world, they're not going to give you partial credit.
Yeah. You're right about that.
You get a partial paycheck now because you did. You know, you didn't finish the job, but you did
Yeah.
enough. You know.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know. I like being a crybaby college kid.
Yeah. I don't know. It kind of pisses me off, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, maybe I should actually study, but nah.
Yeah, I'm running into this problem. I just pulled an all-nighter last night because I had 3
Ooh.
tests today.
Wow.
And I had, like, pretty much a breakdown at, like, 5 in the morning where I was just like, I can't do this, man. I can't do it. And then I realized, maybe if I wouldn't have waited until the last fucking night to study, maybe
Right.
I wouldn't have this breakdown.
Right.
So I'm changing my complete schooling once I get back. I'm doing studying every single day.
But are you actually going to? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want to feel like I felt at 5 in the morning this
Yeah.
morning.
I feel you. Is that why you took a nap before you came here?
I didn't even get a nap in.
Oh,
I grabbed a Mountain Dew.
caffeine.
Yeah.
Are you tired right now?
No. I feel great.
Wow, that's good to hear.
I think I'm breathing heavy though.
Yeah, I drank coffee for the first time in like 2 months. Yesterday, like 2 days ago.
I don't know if it's, I drink Dunkin' Donuts coffee. Okay?
You guys have a
And
Dunkin'
it's-
too?
No. I
No?
have K-Cups.
Oh, okay.
No. But it tastes like shit. Is what I'm realizing. And I don't know if it's just the coffee or if it's like coffee in general, like I don't like the taste anymore,
Mhm.
or if it's just the Dunkin' Donuts. Because originally I really liked Dunkin' Donuts coffee. That's why I bought 16 of the fucking K-Cups.
Maybe it's just a K cup. What if it's the
Maybe.
K cup might just be different than the regular
maybe
coffee?
it's my Keurig machine, or maybe it's the water.
Did you clean it?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I clean it.
Do you put do you put fresh water in every day?
Yeah.
Or do you suppose like? All right, I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
I don't
It
use
tastes
one.
like
I don't
shit,
know.
But I drink it.
Yeah.
Because I want to be up all night. Because I got shit to do, man. I don't have... I play too many video games to be studying all week, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. GTA saves lives, I think.
What do you mean?
Like, say I have a really awful day in class.
Oh, you can go and use
and
that
like
as
I just want
release.
to go shoot some people.
Yeah.
I go to GTA and shoot some people.
Yeah.
Therefore, real people don't have to die.
Yeah.
You know?
I understand that. I mean, that's definitely not how we're supposed to work, but I mean, I totally
no,
understand
but I think
that.
it's natural. I think that's...
Is it? Or is it just natural now because we have access to it?
No, I'm saying these natural tendencies to, like, want to kill some... I mean, get extremely angry. Not in the sense of killing people.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's... The killing the
It's a
people on
release.
GTA 5 is very cathartic.
Mm-hmm. I feel you there. I understand
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I don't like that as much as I used to anymore.
Yeah, I'm trying to get away from the video games a little
Mhm.
bit. Because, well, the thing that I love about it is, like, it's this new reality for you. Like, it takes your shitty life, it just makes it this awesome fucking thing. You know? Like,
Yeah.
I get to be... Like, we both played Firewatch,
Yeah.
Like, I get to be this awesome guy in the forest that this fucking mysterious shit's happening.
Yeah.
And I got this map, and oh my god, this hot chick's talking to me in my ear. Oh man, this is awesome. And then I fucking take a look around. I got Cheez-Its all over the place. I got like a half-drank bottle of Mountain Dew. I'm just a piece of shit. But then I look up at the screen, and I'm this awesome guy running around the forest, you know?
I think it's amazing how we can trick ourselves into being in another or how being in a two-dimensional reality
Yeah.
is so entertaining to us.
Well, that's the thing I love about movies, too.
Yeah.
I relate... My favorite movie, Adventureland, I just watched that last weekend.
That's a great movie.
Oh my god, I get lost in that movie.
Well, we can relate to it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I love Jesse Eisenberg, too, and I think that's... I'm awkward and quirky like him, so I guess I really relate to him in that sense. But what I wanted to touch on was you were talking about we create these alternative realities and everything. That's going to be a big fucking deal when virtual reality comes.
Yeah, you're right about that.
You're going to have to separate what's going on in the glasses with what's going on. And a lot of people are going to go to the glasses and not fucking come back. You know?
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, it's like, you know, when you decide, like, what reality do you want to live in, wherever it gets so cool that you can't, like, distinguish between real life and the VR.
Yeah.
You're going to want to live in the VR.
I think a lot of people are going to want to live in the VR. Why wouldn't you want to live in the VR?
That's what I'm saying.
You can go into the VR. I mean, you're going to run into the problem where people are going to start to forget that they have this real life as well. They're going to forget that they have to clothe and feed and bathe themselves because they're living this awesome, extravagant life. Say they're being like a millionaire in the glasses. And then they're like, oh, shit, I have to eat.
It's like The Matrix.
I've never seen The Matrix.
I haven't either, but I've read about it.
What's it about?
It's
I just know there's numbers and
things
going on.
I don't think as many people have seen it. It's actually really good, and I haven't even seen it. I've only read like the premise behind it.
Yeah.
But apparently, there's this guy named Neo, and that's Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I know that much.
Yeah. Okay. And apparently, there's like these people coming in and like being like, "Hey, look. There's these 2 pills you can take. You can either take the blue pill, and that's just gonna take you back to your everyday life. You know, you have your wife and kids. You got your like little fun stuff to do.
Or you could be a badass.
Or you can take the red pill and see what the world is actually fucking like. And yeah, right. It's like it's the world's greatest analogy. It's an analogy to real life.
What the fuck, man? That's weird.
So his real life.
But that's different than what the actual world's like.
Yeah, because he's living in a simulator.
What's the blue? Oh, so the blue pill is him in a.
You go back to the simulator, and you just live your regular.
Oh, so he lives in the simulator.
Yeah, well, yeah. Everybody lives inside of a simulator.
Okay.
Yeah, because the machine is using the people for battery power. It feeds them. They produce power. It goes out to the machine, but for him, for whatever reason, he starts like noticing things like this is weird. Like we're living in a weird situation. Like things just aren't the way how they probably should be. And then like these people start showing up and being like, hey, you should take this red pill. It'll make everything different. And then he takes the red pill and it's like he's like, oh, by the way, you're in a simulation. You can speed up and slow down this thing anytime you want, and you can kind of just like fuck with everything.
Well, I didn't know that about the Matrix.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was so deep.
Yeah, it's so deep because it's like an analogy to real life because everybody is just it gets caught up in
now, I mean, that was before cell phones were big and everything. Like now it's even more. Right. We are immersed in our cell phones. I don't know how many times you pick it up during the day and you don't even realize you're picking it up.
And you're just looking at it and you're not doing anything with it.
The worst part is when you shut it off, you put it down, and then you immediately pick it back up, and nothing
has changed.
Like, yeah.
Nobody contacted you. It didn't make a sound. It
And
didn't
then
vibrate.
you go reload Instagram or
Yeah.
something. And why do I care?
Yeah.
But I don't. It's scary.
This past week, I touched Instagram twice.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
I'm consciously trying to stop using my cell phone.
I just delete. I delete all social media every once in a while.
Yeah, it's like every once in a while I'll go in and be like, I don't need this app or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
These new mics are a little cumbersome at first, but we're going to get used to these.
Yes.
Yeah,
We're getting there.
we're getting there.
I'm not a mic person.
I like it, though.
I just run mics.
You run mics. I like talking
Yeah.
into the mic. It makes me
I don't
feel...
mind it. It
Yeah.
feels it's gonna get. We'll get used to it.
Yeah, we will get used to it.
This is only episode 1 with the
Yeah,
mics.
episode 1 with the
so-
mics.
You see, my problem is I'm breathing kind of heavy right now because we're talking.
Well, you
a
have the
lot.
windscreen. You're fine.
I do.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Okay. Because like when Joey Diaz talks, he breathes into it and you can
Yeah.
hear it.
That's cool.
No, you'll be fine because there's a
Dude,
wind.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
This is
Great that we can do this. We can just sit here.
and fucking talk to each
Yeah.
other.
It's good. It's good to see each other again.
Oh
'Cause
my!
it's been on Skype for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which we've had some good conversations on Skype.
we have.
Yes, but they weren't into microphones.
Yeah, and they weren't able to be podcasted because we have these things called programs that you have to purchase,
Yeah, we couldn't find a good one, so
or we just didn't want to purchase one at the time. That was also partially.
that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm more willing to pay for like
hardware.
bandwidth or like for streaming it on iTunes and stuff than I would be to just record.
Right. I'm more into like purchasing all this
Actually
hardware and
having
stuff.
it, yeah.
Yeah, because I wanted to get the whole mic set up so
Yeah,
that we sound better
this
now.
is nice.
It is. We sound a lot better, and
Yeah.
yeah.
So, college, man.
What about it?
College.
What about it?
So I've been going through like this rut lately.
Oh, is this the major change?
No.
No.
I don't want to change my
Oh, you don't
major
want to change your
anymore.
major? Okay.
No, I'm fine with where I'm at. But I find myself in like these depression states. Kind
Yeah?
of. I don't know if I would define it as depression, because I think of like there are people who actually have depression, you know, and I don't necessarily think I'm at that state, but I know I'm not happy and I know I'm not where I think I could be. But a thing I was thinking about today was like I always get into these states when like I'm not performing my best. Say in school, say I'm procrastinating a lot. So it kind of feels like it's me trying to say to myself, hey, maybe you should wake up. Maybe you should stop. Don't take a nap in the afternoon. How about you
Mhm.
do some schoolwork? Okay? But then I just get really sad. And I don't, like, that's the depression part. I don't
So
understand.
that comes after like
Yeah.
thinking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like sad. It's not like I'm weeping and crying and curling up in a ball. It's
Right.
just, ugh, what am I doing here? Why am I in college right now? Why am I in this system right? Why am I not just traveling the world right now? Why am I
Yeah.
not? Why
I
am
get
I
like that,
losing
too.
money every single day, every single class,
Yeah.
every single minute? Unfathomable. I'm gonna try it.
Fathomable.
Yeah,
Unfathomable.
fathomable amounts of money that I haven't.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
I haven't even seen that kind of money in my life.
You haven't
yet.
even seen $1 of it. See, I don't think debt exists anymore. I think it's just some zeros and ones on a computer that they just like, hey, you want to fucking give this kid some money and that he can go to college? Yeah, sure. Here, type up some zeros and ones up on this computer.
Yeah.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. There you go. There's the money. Imagine like immediately getting it changed to cash. How mad do you think they would get? And then just running away, dude. Like if you just got all the cash and then just went on an adventure.
Yeah, dude.
take like 20,000, 30,000 out for school,
Yeah,
and then just leave.
I guess. But the thing I was trying to, I think we're paying the same tuition.
We
think.
are, because we're both
So
in the
it's like-
PA
It's
state
like
higher education.
21,000, I think. a
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
I haven't even made $21,000 in my life yet.
I haven't even made like 4.
I haven't even made 10. I think I've made like 8.
Yeah.
Because I'm working hard, dog.
I think it's amazing how they're willing to give us that much money.
Yeah, it's weird.
Whenever our parents aren't financially stable and you're not financially stable, and they're just like, here's $20,000, here you go.
Yeah, well, I guess because most people are willing to pay it back. That's the thing.
Yeah, but they become slaves to it too, and that's the worst
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, it's fucked up now.
Yeah.
I don't. That's why I don't like participating in it. That's
Well,
why.
Yeah. You sound just like me my first semester.
Yeah.
Do you remember me talking to you about this sort of
Well, I
stuff?
was like this my first semester too.
Oh, I didn't. You never really expressed it to me though.
No.
No.
Well, I just wanted. We didn't really talk much first semester.
You're right.
We
Yeah.
kind of waited until winter, and then we started this.
And it helped.
Fucking best thing ever.
Yeah. Fireside talks.
Fireside talk.
Bringing friends together.
Yeah.
Keeping you roasty and toasty
Oh
since
yeah.
2015. That was on December 31st, 2015. That was the first podcast.
Yes.
So we can say circa 2015, 2016.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. What were we saying?
Oh, you're talking about
but yeah, like
yeah,
how
becoming part of the system and
it just upsets me how much we don't even realize what's happening. In the sense that no one in high school, we didn't sit down in high school and they didn't say to us, you're going to get these gigantic amounts of money to pay for this really large amount of money for this education that's nowhere near worth the amount of money that you're paying. And then you're going to have to pay that back. You're going to have to... Oh, you could go do scholarships. Yeah, go scholarships.
Yeah. You can
and
get
then
like
you can
maybe
take
a
that down.
small percentage.
Oh, what's that? You're not in the top 1% of your class? Oh, yeah, you don't get... Oh, you're not a minority? Oh, yeah, you don't get a scholarship. I mean, I can't really say much. I didn't apply for many scholarships.
I applied
because-
for a couple, and the only one that I got was the physics one, and we actually had to like.
Yeah.
That was a good
which
scholarship.
was the coolest one.
That was the coolest scholarship. Yeah. Okay, this scholarship that we, it was a competition, and what the goal was that we would build we would build some sort of contraption that shot an egg inside of a container or a capsule that would make it.
Yeah, we also had to build a tower out of straws.
Yeah,
too.
and then the two people.
And then it had to hold a weight in it.
50-gram mass.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if depending on how well that you did, then you get the money. That was an incredible.
The other ones
Yeah.
are like write an essay about an
Describe how
influential
good you are.
an influential moment in your. I'm in high school. I'm a senior in high school. How many influential moments do you think I've had?
My pap tried to get me to sign up for this one scholarship. It was pretty much describe your leadership capabilities.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
How
That
are
doesn't
you
make any
being a
sense.
leader in high school?
Yeah, you're what, 17 years old? What?
That's what.
Tell me what you did. You take control of a program? I don't think so.
Yeah, that was my favorite part about all of those scholarships. It's like, list all of your clubs and list all of your. I don't fucking want to do clubs, man. Those are kids I don't want to talk to.
Yeah.
Okay. Those are friendships I don't want to make. Okay. I made good enough friendships in band over the years.
There were no band scholarships. There should have been more of those.
There were.
There were 2.
I didn't get a scholarship. I just got a fucking award,
Yeah, that's right. You got money.
which isn't as good as a scholarship.
yeah.
So I didn't really appreciate it very much. I forget how much I got. I think I got like 250
Did you get
bucks.
like a Sheets card or something?
No, 250 bucks.
Well, that's something.
Cash.
You can't
Yeah.
complain about that.
I think I used it to pay for my laptop, so
That's
was
a
a
good
good
idea.
investment.
That's what I did with the physics money.
yeah. Yeah, so I'm thankful in that sense, but I'm just saying like some people who got those music ones did not deserve it at all.
Didn't our one friend who doesn't go to school get one?
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I think he got a scholarship.
What did he do with it? What happened to it?
I don't know. Probably sat on it.
Because I
I
don't.
don't know. I'm pretty
think that was
sure.
one
I'm
you could
pretty
just
sure you
cash
have to
in.
register it with like your FAFSA and like
Yeah.
your tuition and stuff. So that's what I didn't. You had to do that with your physics, didn't you?
Nope.
No,
Nope. Because it was a check to my name.
really?
Yeah, that
Because
was.
my brother won the physics one, and I'm
Really?
pretty sure he had to do it through.
Nope.
And they didn't give it to him until the fall.
Nope.
Because you got yours over the summer.
Yep.
I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
Mine came in the mail with a check with my name on it. Went into the bank, cashed it,
Well, that is cool.
and then I used it for my laptop.
Yeah, but the whole like leadership in high school doesn't make nobody's a fucking leader in high. Maybe the only example of a leader in high school I can fucking think of is athletes.
Or the president.
The president doesn't do shit.
Yeah, I know he doesn't do shit, but I mean, like he has a leadership
title.
It's a title.
That's all. That's what I want to hit at.
That's what they
It's
wanted.
just all titles.
Yeah.
It's how many titles do you have? That's what those scholarships are. But the only real leaders that I could think of were the athletes. Those were the only people.
Yeah. A lot
Which
of,
is weird because we didn't really like them very much in high school.
I don't know. Like, yeah, some of the leaders, I guess. I mean, some of the sports athletes. I guess you could consider them as leaders, but I was thinking more like people who really put a lot of effort into certain clubs.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, like speech league.
no, I was thinking like no, not speech league.
Speech league's cool.
Speech league
I
is
should
fun.
have done speech
It's
league.
fun. Oh, we can get Matt to talk about it. Zupon.
Cool.
Yeah, because
Cool.
he's in it this year.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think he's in debate. Yeah, our social media director is going to be, or social media. What's his title? What's his title?
We don't have titles here at Fireside Talks.
I thought you called yourself co-host.
What the fuck? That's just for Tinder, man. Yeah, I changed my Tinder description
Yeah.
as co-host of the Fireside Talks podcast on iTunes. I was gonna put a link in my bio, but it doesn't let you put links.
That would have been awesome.
I wouldn't even care if they swiped right as long as they clicked on the link.
I hate Tinder.
Yeah. I don't understand it. I sent you a screenshot of the one
Yeah.
girl that I found the other day. She was like, I'm a Christian. Don't ask for hookups. I'll say no. And I'm just looking for a nice guy. I think you picked the wrong fucking app. Okay?
Yeah, pretty sure there's this thing called ChristianMingle.com. You could
Yeah.
go right there, straight
Or-
for Christians immediately.
Why are you on Tinder? Everybody knows what Tinder's
It's
for.
a college
okay?
banging app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which only a select few people are very good at.
Yeah. No, college sleeping around, I'm not into that. It's a little crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty dangerous and pretty scary.
Yeah, like I had a girl in my room, and I was like, I don't think so. I mean, like I don't know. She wanted to smoke pot or whatever, and I was like, fine, let's do that. And then she's like, well, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I have a TV in my room. She's like, oh, let's keep it simple then. I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. I show up. I was just like, if you're willing to sleep around, I'm sort of concerned about your sexual history to begin with.
Yeah, well, and you as a person.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
Turns out she had a boyfriend, so not
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's actually
That's
weird.
really weird.
Yeah.
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 But I don't know. I mean, I get it. We're young. We're stupid. We just want easy, quick pleasures, you know?
Yeah.
But I think if that stuff is sacred. I mean, call me old-fashioned, but
Mm-hmm. I think sex is super sacred. I don't even think that there should, I think that abortion should be legal, and I think that contraceptives should be legal, but I don't know, how I feel about it, going about it with
I
in
wouldn't
my
go
own
that
personal
far.
life.
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I understand your point there.
Yeah.
Do you
Totally
wanna-
think it should
do
be
you wanna
legal, though.
elaborate on
100%
that?
legal for everybody. I'm not inhibiting on anybody's
Oh,
rights.
you're just saying you don't support it personally.
I don't support it personally.
But you're not gonna shun other
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a big thing in this country.
Yeah,
these
like
days.
everybody wants to force everybody's idea on
This
somebody
is how
else.
I like it, and you have to do it that way too.
Yeah. No, pretty sure that's called fascism, and that's what we don't want
That's
to do.
what in my
That's why
English
drugs
class.
should be legal. That's why everything should be legal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my English class today, I was reading this girl, my girl that sits beside me. I had to peer edit her paper, and she wrote about Kim Davis. And the thing,
Who's Kim Davis?
the Kentucky clerk that was denying people gay marriage licenses. Remember this? Well, it turns out Kim Davis had 3 divorces.
Wow.
So
he's judging people.
So one marriage sin trumps another marriage sin. You know.
Yeah.
I don't like when guys put their dicks in other guys' butts.
As long as it's a group of people that another group of people can hate, then yep, you're allowed to hate that people.
Yeah.
Everybody's focused on like their idea being right and the only right decision that should be made. Like nobody wants to say, you know what? No, this isn't right for everybody, but it's not for me.
Yeah, I think I attribute that very much so to school, in the sense that school promotes this one thing where you have to be the smartest. You have to be the smart, and the smart
Climb up the
kids are the
totem pole.
smartest, and just everyone's the smart. Nobody's the fucking smartest, okay? We're all pretty fucking dumb. I don't know
Most
if you
people,
know that.
Yeah.
But to think that you're the smartest just because you have like a 98 GPA, that just means you don't get a lot of sleep at night. Not that you're very smart. Because I met a lot of 98 GPA kids
Oh my god.
that couldn't talk to you for more than 2 minutes
And then they'd be like,
without bringing up their 98 GPA.
"Did you know I have a 98? I'm going to Penn State."
Okay.
That's great.
I don't really give a fuck.
What do you think about what's going on in the world?
What do you mean?
I'm going to Penn State.
Like Kardashians?
Yeah, that was the scary thing. Like, no, I'm serious. That was the scary thing. Was that those people with the really high GPAs in high school and honors and AP classes?
Yeah.
They could not like see through all the bullshit that was just being funneled through us. Into like what society wants us to do. They were just like consumerists, regular people, like,
and that's what
buy
you're
shit to
seeing.
fill the void, buy shit to fill the void, even more over and over and over again. It's just
That's
a
what you're
vicious cycle.
seeing at these big universities like Yale
Yeah.
and Harvard and Penn. You're seeing these kids who are going there and they have no idea what the world's like.
And then
No fucking clue.
Mhm.
Like, I forget who it was. Somebody from Fox News. They did. I hate most of what Fox News does.
Fox News is terrible.
But this was hilarious. They were going around because I like that they make fun of the liberal nonsense shit.
Mhm.
And they were going around on, I think it was Princeton. They were asking people if they wanted to repeal the First Amendment because freedom of speech can be offensive to some people. You know how many of those people wanted to repeal the First Amendment because it offended people?
No way.
A lot.
No way.
Most of the people in the
Seriously?
interview. Yes.
Now, are you sure about that? Because I heard MSNBC sometimes will do the same thing. They'll go out and like
no,
ask people
this wasn't
questions.
like directly on Fox. It was just a guy from Fox who was making a YouTube video.
I've also seen YouTube videos like that where people go out and they'll be like,
Yeah, but I believe this.
yeah, but you
And
know,
the-
sometimes I'm like, did they like strategically pull the responses that they wanted and then just leave out the responses
Yeah, I
that they don't
understand,
want?
but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's
No,
a
I
thing
understand.
that we're seeing more and more.
Yeah.
So I totally believe it.
I mean, I believe it too, but to the
Because
extent,
we know kids like that.
yeah, we
You
do.
fucking, they just hop on shit. That's what you're seeing with the Bernie Sanders movement.
Yeah,
Personally, I like Bernie Sanders.
I agree
Like
with
most
most of
of the
this
things.
stuff.
But if you ask most, like Bernie Sanders,
Free college.
supporters,
We gotta get free college.
What's democratic socialism? It's just like this thing. It's like, it's better than socialist. It's like, I want it free, man.
Free college. We get free college. Do you want free college? We want free college. Like, that's all I hear. Anytime I hear anybody talk about Bernie Sanders, it's always, free college.
I don't want free college, okay? And here's why I don't want free college.
Look what we did with our free high school education.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck about my high school education.
Yeah. Then, like, grad school will become, like, the new high school. Or, like, grad school will become the new college.
New college.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's...
And then we'll be in school till we're in our 40s, because then they'll make another school after that, and it'll be called, like, post-grad graduate school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like looking through quotes sometimes.
Yeah.
And, well, yeah, if you followed our Instagram page, you know that. But there was
Sadly, we're down right
yeah,
now.
we've been removed.
We'll be back up. We'll be up on you on Facebook.
But I found this really cool Charles Bukowski one. And Charles Bukowski's this really cool guy.
Is he the writer?
The writer who worked
A Brave New World?
No.
No?
That's Aldous Huxley.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Yeah. But anyways, oh, that's a good book too. But this quote, Charles Bukowski, back to him. He worked tons of blue collar jobs, most notably his book about working at a post office.
Yeah.
And then he's worked a bunch of like shitty jobs because he wanted to be America, the blue collar author that represents what America thinks. But this awesome quote was, at 25, I started to see everyone having kids and just following the system. And I wanted, I'm paraphrasing here, but I wanted to swim the other way, in a sense, is what he was saying.
Take the red pill.
Yeah. But that's kind of what I'm seeing right now. Like, I'm seeing all these kids just swimming down the stream with the whole college and, oh, that's the only way to get a job. Oh, that's the only way to make a living. Oh, that's the only way to have a family. Oh, that's the... Well, how? How's that the only way? Have you ever tried anything different?
Mm-hmm. And then it's like that becomes the meaning of life. And then it's such like a black and white thing. Like, hey, by the way, you know what you should do? You should probably, you should go to school because that makes the banks money, and you should buy a house because that makes the banks money.
Yeah.
You should probably also plan a $20,000 wedding because that makes the banks money. Oh, by the way, you should probably have a kid. By the way, the doctor expenses on having a child is like $9,000.
Make that 3 kids.
Some more money. And do the same thing with your kid. Tell them to do the exact same thing, and you'll be happy for the rest of your life. By the way, we're making tons of money on this.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
That people just believe whatever they're told. Like,
I think a really big thing that is starting to die out in our culture, and I think it's really bad that it's dying out in our culture, is the discussion of like spirituality.
Yes.
Being...
Well, it's going from spirituality to Christianity in the sense of rules and these books that were written thousands of years ago, and we have to apply them to our current
That's the way
state.
It works.
Yeah.
No,
man.
It's meant to be explored.
I want to fucking find myself.
I think it's meant to be explored.
That's what I don't understand with them limiting, like, marijuana and psychedelics and everything. Like, if we want to experience whatever the fuck we want to experience, let us.
Isn't that what freedom is?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Terence McKenna said, if the Declaration of Independence doesn't defend your right to discover yourself, then it's not worth the life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness that it promises. Yeah. Or the hemp that it's written on. And we don't question this shit anymore, man. Because we're not having conversations like this anymore.
I was thinking, imagine how easily today, like, alright, so take our founding fathers, bring them now. Imagine how oppressed they would think we are. They'd be like, "You're so oppressed. How do you let this happen? Wait, how much tax are you paying? 40%."
Okay, in that sense, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're like, "We got pissed off at 3 cents on tea," or it was 3% on tea, and then they tossed it into the Boston Harbor because they were
Yeah.
fucking pissed about it.
3 cents was a lot back then.
Yeah.
But,
I'm just saying. Like,
no, I understand.
they'd come back and say, what? 40% of your wages goes to the federal government, which uses it to spend on wars in the Middle East that
Yeah.
have nothing to do with your protection?
I love how the Republicans are always saying the founding fathers, and they would have wanted this, but
Yeah, they
most
just
of
want a
them-
more oppressive police force and a larger military.
yeah.
And the liberals are just as bad. They want to take away everybody's guns. And,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw, Bernie, yeah.
yeah,
I don't like either side, man.
me either.
That's what, I get into these yik-yak arguments.
Oh,
Every-
Jesus.
These are the things I do when I'm not studying for these tests that
It's
I get
more of like a
stressed out
social
about.
experiment, right?
But they always talk about politics on
Yeah.
there, and they're always I just I like to troll people a lot, and they're always talking. I had something to say, I forget. I don't know. They're always talking about like Bernie and he just wants to give everyone free things and
Yeah.
everything. I'm like, oh okay, yeah. That's good stuff. I don't know what I had something to say. I had a very good example. This is what happens when you're running on 2 hours of sleep.
You should probably work on getting to sleep later on.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
No, I was thinking about that. Whatever you just brought up right now.
Yik yak?
No, about Yik Yak. Anytime people get on like political rants, if you noticed, they don't want to consider any idea from the other side.
No, they just want to jump on people.
That's
man.
the scary thing, because we're seeing such a huge division amongst the population.
Yeah.
That's whenever like society starts to break down, it gets split into two different factions.
Yeah.
And it's because people aren't talking to each other like this. Like, you know,
Yeah,
people
well,
don't
that's
get
the thing that's dying with these
Yeah.
phones and this technology, man.
You just surround yourself with your own ideology so much that you believe that is the one
well,
true way.
Look at like your Twitter feed. You see what you want to see.
Yeah, my Twitter feed is actually all like, I deleted everything
Yeah,
except
me
for
too.
you, and Fireside Talks and like people associated with it, and and then I followed only.
I follow just comedians and news stuff.
I don't follow news anymore because news it makes me go all conspiracy theorist all the time. It's
Yeah.
really bad. I can't do the news. So I only have Zen stuff on there now. So it's like quotes that just make your day nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like every day has its sunlight. Or, you know, like, you know, weird stuff like that. It's just nice to hear. Like, oh, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm sort of in a rut.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You need that positive. I don't know.
I've been focusing mainly on positive stuff lately, so
That's good.
yeah.
I don't do that.
That's why I was telling you to try some of that meditation.
Yeah, I know.
Stuff. Did you try it?
I've
at
been
least?
trying meditation. Yeah.
Well, to what extent?
Not the whole like question to the extent that you were talking about, where like when these ideas start popping into your head and they start like these things start asking you questions and shit,
Yeah.
I don't let them in.
You don't let them in?
No.
No, but that's part of it. You're
Yeah, I
supposed to
get
use
too
that.
scared, man.
You have to. Face
That's
your
really
fear.
bad, I know. But
Well, I used to too, and then I just sort of like charged head first and just went for it.
yeah, I understand. Well, it's bad in the sense that I'm scared of me.
Yeah, you're
You
scared
know?
of yourself.
I'm scared of these dark demons that I have inside.
Well, that's the scary thing about everybody. Nobody wants to address it, but we all have it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so willing to like admit my faults, and I'm not perfect.
Oh,
I'm
God,
not
no.
definitely not trying to
God,
like
no.
sound like an elitist here or anything like that. But I mean, like,
Yeah, it's
Like-
hard to talk about these things without being like pretentious.
I know, but like I'm much more willing to admit my mistakes than I used to be. Like whenever somebody would like prove me wrong, I'd be like, damn, fuck you, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why that pissed me off so much, and now I'm like, you know what? No, you are right. I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that can be dangerous though, where you only believe what other people say.
I'm not saying.
You have to have a balance of both, I think.
Well, I just don't argue with people because I just find that just makes it worse. That's what I'm saying. But I mean, like, if somebody is absolutely right, then I'm like, no, I'm okay with it. It's like, that's fine. Because for whatever reason, that used to piss me off. If someone was right and I was wrong, I was just like mad about it.
Yeah,
and that didn't make any sense.
I think that's where we're living in the standardized test age. So
yeah, that's true.
if you're not right, you're not doing something right. You got to work on it.
Yeah,
okay,
you gotta make
study.
yourself right.
You got to go look at the practice tests.
Mm-hmm.
You got to listen to your teacher talk about it every day, and then you're going to do better on the standardized.
And we also
tests.
sort of proved ourselves in high school that you can pretend to be right by bullshitting yourself through an essay enough. That way it looks like you're right, and then you're right anyways.
You're fucking great at that.
Yeah.
Except for our statistics class in 12th grade.
Yeah.
We got raped up the asshole in that class.
We didn't know how to write those papers. Like, he didn't tell us.
Because they weren't fucking papers. I was reading over one today.
They're like robotic.
I don't even know what the fuck it was.
I think they're like robotic regurgitations of whatever it was that we just did. It's kind of like a lab report.
It was, but
Yeah.
it wasn't, because lab reports make sense.
I love lab reports.
They're awesome. They're
so easy. Yeah. I
They're
just did one this past
structured.
week.
I have to, in my physics lab, I have to have it done by the end of the period.
Wow.
Yeah. So you have to allot time to do a lab report in there too.
Wow. No, in my bio lab, he lets us leave and then he says it's due next week. In lab.
Well, that's how my chem is. But like the first lab of physics, I was like, this is due at the end of the... Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was freaking out because in high school we always dicked around. We waited until the morning of to do most of them.
But remember how good we got at doing them though?
Oh, yeah.
That's because we could just bullshit right through it immediately.
Yeah, well, that's another bad thing with high school. It's promoting this bullshit because that's another thing with college. I don't know about your English like 101 class, but if you know English, you're going to do pretty well in those classes. If you're a retard, you're probably not... I don't want to say retard, but you know the kids.
I know. I did so well in my English class.
Oh my god, me too.
Yeah.
99? I got a donut because I got the highest score.
The only one I didn't do so well on was the last one, but that's because I was just lazy. I was just being lazy about it. I was like, I don't want to do all this research.
I was lazy the whole semester, and I kept getting 100% on them.
No, like I waited until the day before to like do all the research and put it all together.
Waited until the day of.
To do all like for research?
Yeah.
Like call a person? Like,
I don't give a fuck.
Like I made up a person's name and said that they existed.
Yeah,
and said
I
that
made up an interview about my roommate.
Yeah, see? There you go. Yeah. That's weird.
I guess. Not if you're a lazy fuck like us.
I don't know. I feel like we're spreading the wrong education to the person who's reading it. Like then they're reading fiction then. They're not reading like real things.
Yeah, but we're exposing this bullshit in the system.
Well, right now we are.
That it's meant for people with pretty low IQs, you know?
It's meant to make
for the
them,
average person. College is now meant for the average person.
You're right about that. I mean, just look at the number of them.
Yeah.
Just look at the number of universities. That's the easiest way to tell that college
just
has
in
gone.
This area, there's like 20.
Yeah. There's Juniata, Penn State,
I
Altoona.
don't need to list them all, but
I'm just saying.
yeah,
like,
I know.
like off of my
like
head,
20.
I'm thinking about it. There's like 5 that I could just name right now, if I wanted to.
Yeah, and that's within like a half hour.
Yeah, that's bad. That's not good. People think that's good. That's bad. That's really bad.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
well,
means that education's getting worse.
It used to be prestigious to go to a university and to actually get an education. Yeah. Most people just got blue collar jobs, and then
think about before the GI Bill.
Yeah,
it was like there were like 4 colleges in the United States: Berkeley, Harvard, Yale, and MIT.
Yeah,
and that was it. You can't make it to any one of those.
Right?
No, it's probably not. It's totally. It's
I
probably.
think it was just all the Ivy Leagues.
Yeah, no, but Shippensburg has been around since the late 1800s.
That's true. IUP's
Yeah.
been around for a while too.
But I mean, what I'm saying is that
Yeah.
there are far more schools than there ever have been on.
Well,
on
yeah, I'm
record.
saying even like,
Yeah.
well, like I remember talking to my grandfather. My grandfather didn't have a college education. You're a little different story, but
My one grandfather didn't. My mother's dad did.
yeah,
Not.
yeah.
Yeah.
But my grandfather was a smart dude. Like I remember,
My grandfather's a smart guy too.
I mean, this is kind of stupid, but I remember like watching Jeopardy with my grandfather.
He knows everything.
What the fuck, dude? And it's not like he's just memorizing answers.
My mom's dad's the same way.
Oh my god, he was so
He just watches Jeopardy all day long, and
he
knows
was
every
so good
answer.
at math, and he worked on
He
like
can do math in his head so quickly.
yeah, and then he worked on like electronics stuff.
Have you ever looked at like a basic knowledge test from like the 1890s?
No,
Like if you were in public school,
no.
I can't even do it now. And
Really?
it was for like an 8th grader.
Yep.
Like I mean, it like there was like a trig function you had to do in your head. Can you do
Which
that?
one? I can do trig functions. In my
Trig
head.
function in your head?
I mean, not the final part.
No.
Like you have to do cosine of like
yeah,
1.5.
whatever. But
Because I can't do that in my head.
I was significantly impressed with what
Actually,
they were
that would
asking
just
these
be-
8th graders to
That would
do.
just be cosine of 3/2.
It's because education has gotten so bad, especially ever since the Bush administration. With the No Child Left Behind
I think
thing.
it's been on a steady decline.
Well, totally, definitely. But I mean, it took a big hit in the past 30
Oh
years.
yeah, No Child Left Behind.
Yeah.
Well, now you still have Common Core, so
What's that? Oh,
it's-
is that
it's
like
basically?
reading,
It's where
writing,
everything's
arithmetic?
no, it's where everything's like standardized and everyone's learning the same stuff throughout the country.
That's bad.
I think you need a balance. I think you need a balance of that and localized.
Yeah, because like the kids in the inner cities just don't learn the same way that the kids in like
Yeah,
smaller cities
but
like
I
us.
think you need to have a precedent where you can't have like Alabama people still teaching 2 + 2
You're right about that too.
in 11th grade.
Yeah.
So that's where I think that Common Core is good because it's going to because we had this conversation before
Yeah.
where it's going to put like Alabama on kind of the same level as Pennsylvania, but you also need localized too. It's
I like the
it's
idea of
more
magnet
complex
schools.
than us just bullshitting
Yeah.
about it.
I like the idea of magnet schools.
What is that?
That's a school you go to. You take an aptitude test whenever you're about to go into junior high school, middle school, junior high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you get accepted, or if your aptitude score says that you would do well in the magnet school,
Oh, okay.
you're then able to go to the magnet school. And the magnet school only accepts 2 types of or 3 types of people, depending on your score. People who do well in the sort of like not what do I want to call it, academic performance. People who are good at all things academic.
Okay.
The other thing,
book smart kids.
yeah. The other thing they take are people who are good with like mechanical stuff. People who can like visual like. Have you ever taken an ASVAB or anything like that?
No.
They'll have these questions on there that'll be like, if this gear is connected to this gear and this one rotates this way, which way is the other gear going to rotate?
okay.
They ask you questions like that,
Yeah.
whatever, real simple sort of stuff. And if you do well on that, you can also get sent to the magnet school. And if you do well on both, they tell you like, hey, you can take vocational and academic courses together.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really big
well,
thing
yeah,
that's been missed.
That's what we need.
Yeah. Smart, educated hard workers.
Yeah, which we don't have anymore.
Because we've separated them into academic workers and into
Yeah.
laborers,
Yeah.
which is bad.
White collar, blue collar.
Yeah. Which, again, that's the division in society. Everybody
Yeah.
wants to be part of the better division, which tends to be, or the perceived better right now is the academic.
Yeah.
But, I think magnet schools are really good because they're sort of breaking that barrier. They're saying, hey, look, you can be smart and good with your hands, too.
Yeah. Where are these?
A lot of them popped up in California.
Okay,
They
everything's
were,
California.
you know what? You remember the really good superintendent at our high school?
What year?
11th grade, 2014. Lansbury. Dr. Lansbury.
Oh, that guy.
That guy.
Yeah, he was
He
only
wanted-
there for like a year.
Yeah, he wanted to turn, was it right?
Oh, yeah.
He
that
wanted
was
to
a
turn
big
that into a magnet
controversy.
school.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I didn't link these together. Yeah, I remember that conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that got shot down, sadly.
So it would have taken like the gifted kids and like the
Votech kids.
mechanically inclined kids.
Well, yeah, it takes both.
Yeah.
Like people who would end up at like the Votech or people who would end up being like gifted students, they'd both end up there.
Yeah.
Or if you were good at both, then you could take both types of courses, and so you could get skilled in both types of things in your
Which is a
life.
fucking dangerous
Yeah.
person, dude.
Right.
That's a
And-
badass motherfucker.
and whenever
I
you
want
get
on my
out-
team.
Whenever you get out, apparently, if you play your cards right, you can either end up with an associate's degree, or you can end up with
A bachelor?
No. You can end up with an associate's. You can end up with a certification in a certain field, or you can end up with both,
Okay,
which is really nice.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. It's a really great concept, and it really
Yeah.
I think it should be spread.
Yeah, I don't
lot
think it's
more.
for everyone.
I don't think it's for everyone either. That's
No,
why
there
that's why the
defi-
aptitude
there are
test
definitely
is there.
people who are only your academic people. I
Absolutely.
don't want them touching things.
No, there's people who are not good with their hands.
Yeah, they're
Just as there's people who are good with their hands who can't
but
just solve a
I
math
don't
problem.
think we need, tons of philosophy majors,
Marco Rubio.
Yeah, I was thinking. I've been thinking about that the whole time we've been having this conversation.
Yeah.
Where he was like,
Was it electricians?
We need more welders. Less.
Welders make more money than philosophers.
They do.
Not true.
Averages, yeah, but I mean the top welder does make more money than the top philosopher
True.
because they make like
But the
$100,
average is-
$150 an hour, $200 an hour for underwater welding. Oh my
Well, yeah.
god,
Yeah.
dude, you can only do that for like 5 years, and then your body just goes to shit. I'm not,
Yeah.
because you get
That's why you're getting paid $200 an hour.
yeah,
Because that's supposed to last you your whole life.
yeah, that's why. In Canada, they pay their electricians like $150 an hour because it's dangerous work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's smart. It's a great idea.
Yeah.
And
Linemen get paid a lot too.
in Canada, they have this thing that they say, what's more important, the doctor or the electrician? Because the doctor can't do his work without the electrician.
That's cool. Yeah. Well, you definitely need both though.
Well, yeah, that's the
but
point
I'm
of the
just
saying.
saying people
Yeah.
want to have. We live in this black and white society where people want to have one over
Mhm.
the other. That's where you get this Democratic Republican thing
Yeah,
and the whole.
which is why our founding fathers didn't want parties in the first place. Because
Well, at least George Washington.
yeah, he was like, nope, I'm not part of a party. Nope, I'm only staying for 2 terms. Peace out.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. How we doing on time now?
58 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Do you want to cut it out here? Or
keep the ball
keep the ball rolling? All right, cool.
Yes.
So this new studio is great.
Dude, it's
talk about
great
it.
for my thoughts.
Yeah.
because it's not too big and it keeps them constrained.
I also like how there's not much of an echo in this room.
No.
Yeah, that's really nice.
That was a thing in the cabin.
Yeah, that was one of the problem with the cabins. Sadly, we're not actually literally Fireside anymore, but
Yeah.
But, it's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
I think, well, really, the Fireside's just metaphorical in the sense that your best conversations have probably been around a fucking fireside.
Or the best human conversations originated around a fire. Imagine like the original human conversation, like when they discovered a fire, like, holy shit, what is this?
Yeah.
And they start like putting their hands in it and like, oh fuck, oh, don't do that.
Dude, yeah. Oh, well, I'm just saying summer
Yeah,
barbecue.
I'm
fucking
saying
late night roasting marshmallows, talking about looking up at the sky, talking about fucking aliens,
yeah, that's
tripping on shrooms. Yeah. We haven't tripped on shrooms outside around a
no,
fireside. But
no,
sounds fun.
it is. I
don't
haven't
know.
done that. I haven't done that.
The summer, you know.
Gotta try it. I've been reading about the Native Americans lately.
Okay.
And one of the most interesting things I found out, both from biology class and both from from reading about the Native Americans, did you know that corn is the first selective bread crop to ever exist?
Yeah. Yeah, I learned about that in anthropology class.
Yeah, because corn started as a Mexican grass, and these Native Americans.
Yeah. Well, with the Incas, right?
Yeah, first it was the Incas, but then this other empire that we just recently discovered, we didn't know about this until a couple years ago. There's a site along the Mississippi River that people just thought were hill mounds that were blown by the
in
wind.
Missouri?
Yes.
Yeah, that really big fucking grass hill.
Yes.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. They were so advanced.
Yeah. We just found out about them.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That is fucking crazy.
We just discovered that they did that.
Yeah, there's also evidence.
The Incans were smart motherfuckers.
Oh yeah. Well, there's also evidence that people were in South America before, like, all of the shit that we know about.
Well, did you see that they're starting to say that that they think the pyramids might be 40,000 years old now?
Yeah, they've no idea.
Yeah,
how
because
old they are.
they're saying the Sphinx can't, because for years they've been saying it's 3,000 years old, but now they're saying no, the Sphinx is at least 10,000 because of the water damage, and they're like, it doesn't get much water.
Talk about one of the greatest mysteries of this planet.
I was thinking, like, kind of like how they talk about on the Joe Rogan Experience, like what if that was actually an advanced society and then they all just sort of disappeared and then like they woke up one day and they're like, fuck, what are these pyramid things?
Yeah, I forget who I was listening to talk about it.
Yeah, but I have
a lot of evidence is pointing to, like, we've gotten to not necessarily points like this where with computers and stuff, but like you look at, I think this was on.
We've
the
been
Joe
really
Rogan
good
Experience.
at masonry at one point, and we're nowhere near as good at masonry as we used to
Well,
be.
and you look at some of the things they had built.
Yeah. Well,
just all around, they were better builders than.
It depends on what your culture puts its focus into. We put our focus into designing military technology and into designing technology for,
I guess I don't know,
consumer goods.
If you look at the Renaissance, we were into building for a while though.
For a little bit, but it wasn't the same. We were still
we got caught up with
we're gonna make the fucking cannon. We're gonna make the cannon bigger. We're gonna make it stronger.
And guns.
Make it explosive.
Yeah. Humpty Dumpty.
Let's make it explosive. Like the Egyptians didn't care about that. They had no people to defend against. Their people weren't trying to get away from them.
They had a lot of slaves. Yeah. And
it turns out they're starting to think it wasn't actually a slave basis. It was more of like a, hey, let's build our society better sort of basis rather than a slavery.
Which is something we would never have today.
Yeah, which but anyways, what I was saying, like, I was thinking, like, what if we all die, like, tomorrow?
Okay.
And then
I like it already.
Yeah.
Positivity.
And then 5,000 years pass, and our society isn't interested at all in going into space or anything. But like, all of our buildings are gone, all of our everything else is gone, and then and like one day we're like maybe we're like interested with like radar, but we're not interested in like actually going into space and sending things into space. Maybe like our technology is really good at just like seeing things from the ground, and we're like, no, we don't need to go up there. There's no point. It's just dangerous. It's waste of fuel.
But we can
it's
get
just
further
stupid.
without actually being there.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And
I was just putting it into simple terms for my dumb mind.
yeah, well, I'm glad you did that because like I was fumbling around my words too.
Yeah.
So what if that happens, and then like they're looking up at our satellites and they're like, who the fuck put that there?
Yeah.
Like we have no record of people ever being that intelligent to be able to put stuff like that up there. Because like think about it, none of our paper documents won't last long. These things, the computers will turn into dirt at some point.
Yeah, but they'll hear Killer Queen and they'll be like, these people know what the fuck's up.
Yeah, they'll go get the
Wasn't
golden
that
record.
one of the songs that they
No.
put? Oh, okay.
No.
I thought they did put Queen on there.
No, that was before that. That was the 60s.
What was on it?
Like
was it
orchestral.
Beatles? Oh, really?
No, they didn't put any poppy stuff on it.
Oh, I thought there was poppy stuff.
No.
This is disappointing.
Hey, you have to represent the whole world.
I mean...
They also put a greeting of every language that existed on the planet at the time. By the way, 2 of them are gone now.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. Some languages are dying out. That's crazy.
I guess.
I think we're going to become Earth.
Yeah.
Like, there's going to be no countries or people. It's just going to be Earth.
Yeah. Well, I think...
Like, there's not going to be a race. Everybody's just going to be, like, sort of tan looking.
Yeah. yeah. I think... Was it you that I was having this conversation with where we were talking about, like, eventually when our technology gets so great, the universe is going to tune into itself.
Oh my god.
It's going to be like Ultron from Avengers Age of Ultron.
Like it's going to say, what the fuck is this?
What?
Whenever it wakes up, and it's just going to, like, know
Wake
everything.
Up. It's going to know where we are.
Yeah.
It's going to start talking.
It's in our pocket. It's kind of like the whenever you hear like a society called the collective and you work towards the collective.
Yeah.
You know, there's only one sentient being, and that's like the supercomputer in the middle, and then like all the other stuff is actually just an appendage of its own like supercomputer in the middle doing its bidding.
Yeah.
So it's just like reaching out from all the corners of the earth and just sort of like
it's
commanding.
It's fucking crazy to even think where we'll be in 1,000 years.
Well, you can't think about that.
Well,
remember how we were talking about how you can't even think of like 10 years in the future? Like,
no,
that's
you can't.
That's
anymore
a chore to even like
because
imagine 10 years.
We are technologically evolving in like one day as much as we did in like 50 years.
Yeah.
Like 100 to 200 years ago, you know?
Well, what I find amazing is that we made these great leaps in transportation.
Yeah.
In less than like 60 years. 70 years. We went from horse and buggy to being on the fucking moon in 60 years.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It's fucking
and before that it was like 2,000 years. Yeah, but I mean not in like travel. Like,
no,
you know, we haven't made
like
light speed or anything.
Yeah, I
like
understand
that.
what you're saying. Yeah.
Like, we haven't made any major breakthroughs since the 60s, honestly. Like, you know, we had supersonic jets back then. I mean, we still
supersonic trains, man.
Yeah, we have supersonic jets now. They just go, like, one more sonic faster than the last one.
G's, man.
Yeah.
It's all about those G's.
One Mach. Like, we have this one thing that goes Mach 12, but people can't be in it because it'll just kill you. You can't be. It's just unmanned.
I'm glad we have that. Yeah.
Yeah. They flew it from DC to LA in like a couple minutes.
DC to LA? Oh.
Because that's like 12 times 700 miles per hour.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's crazy to even think about that stuff.
Yeah, and that stays within the atmosphere. It doesn't go suborbital. Like, you know, we have things that go suborbital and then come back, but this thing never leaves the atmosphere. It goes Mach 12 in the atmosphere. That's ridiculous.
Well, yeah, when it's coming back in,
it
can go pretty fast. But that's cool, man.
Yeah, because the way how, like, we have planes that go suborbital just so they can get places faster without using fuel. So they use up a ton of fuel. You don't go into a full orbit, and the first ever space travel we did was suborbital. So we would exit the atmosphere.
Okay, that's what I thought it was,
Yeah.
but you kept saying the same thing, and I
Oh.
didn't know.
Yeah, it was like the orbit wasn't the whole way. It's you went into orbit, but you didn't go into a full orbit. You went into an orbit that would bring you back down to Earth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you didn't have enough x velocity, but you had quite a bit of y. For the physics people out there,
Get you some Z, baby.
some z, some x, y, z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, why don't you fucking sing with me? Woohoo!
Zitch, zitch,
Zitch.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I don't know. It's cool. It's cool that we live in this age,
I think it's cool. Yeah.
but it's not fucking cool
Whenever
that
you
it's
see a
taking
tool-
over.
Mm-hmm.
A tool
Like I always
being
say.
misused.
Yeah, like I always say, it's a tool that's
Like
just
the
misused.
chainsaw wasn't invented to kill people.
That's true. That's very true. I said that.
Yeah,
It's
That
a
was
bad
great.
analogy.
I like it.
I mean,
If you read into
it
it,
makes the point. Yeah. With
yeah.
that picture,
I
remember
like
that
the
picture?
Yeah, the picture was good.
it had a bunch of people without their brains, and they were like in their phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is what.
That's pretty much what's happening.
That's what it fucking is when you put your phone down and then you pick it up
One of my
immediately and turn it on.
One of my favorite quotes by Benjamin Franklin: "If everybody's thinking the same thing, then no one is thinking."
Yeah,
I love that.
that's a good one.
That's a really good one.
There's a really good Albert Einstein one
Yeah.
about the day that technology overwhelms is the day that we have a society of idiots.
Yeah, I
Which is what
believe
we're
that.
seeing
Yeah,
now.
because we use it to serve us to the point. So like,
Where we
When-
don't have to
yeah.
remember things.
when do we get to the point whenever it's going to be doing our research for us?
Yeah.
Like, we're like, I don't feel like doing that rat study today. You know what? Hey, Skeletron, go down there and do that thing you do, or you know how you've been watching me for the past 6 months. You know what to do. Just do it.
Well, where do we
Get
get
the
to the
results.
point where robots can rebuild themselves and
They can already do that.
and do things that we don't even know? Like,
Oh, like you mean like think about a new design and then 3D print
yeah,
it? Yeah.
yeah. Well, when
Well, that's the weird thing with 3D printers now, because now like things that didn't have the ability to do that now have the ability to do that if they want to.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's and where does innovation from our own technology surpass our own innovation? You know?
Like I said, it's like it still contains the human spirit. It's just in a new form. It's
Yeah.
it's still the human experience, but it's a brand new form.
Yeah.
It's like we've
Yeah,
given.
yeah.
It's our gift to the universe. The universe gave
that's
us
beautiful.
life,
I like that.
and we give it life.
I honestly, yeah, I do think
Yeah.
that's the next step. Us human flesh
Mm-hmm.
people,
Yeah.
we're done.
Yeah, like we're all gonna die. I mean, we have to accept that. All human beings are
Obviously,
gonna die.
yeah.
You're all gonna die. I don't care who you are. You're gonna fucking die in your life.
Dude, somebody 1,000 years from now just found this podcast
Yeah,
and they're calling us fucking liars.
yeah. It's probably the AI. It's probably the AI because
They
it doesn't
already
die.
found it. They're listening while it's happening.
It turns out the laptop we're recording on is actually listening to all of our moves.
Yes,
It's plotting against us.
I am.
It's gonna send us suicidal messages through our cell
You
phones.
should kill yourself.
It's gonna make us feel so bad. It's gonna give us bad grades.
You got a D.
Put us into debt.
You're in debt now.
You sound like Ultron almost before he turned into nice Ultron. The original thing that was like that weird Iron Man mask.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you like that movie? I didn't like it as much as the first Avengers.
I don't know. I saw it at like 11 o'clock at night. So it's hard to say.
Yeah.
You know? You ever see a good movie at like 10 o'clock at night?
The
you
Martian?
almost fall asleep like 3 times?
No. I went and saw Interstellar
Okay.
at like 9. So I was in the theater
I always go to late night movies
Yeah.
because no one's there, and I hate people.
Do you want to go to a movie tonight?
No,
You got my hopes up.
sorry.
Yeah.
I got things to do.
That's
I gotta
fine.
talk to my publicist and
Your publicist.
yeah, Diana.
Diana. Princess Diana?
Yes.
Yeah, she died in a tunnel.
Not in my time.
Wait a minute. No. Not.
I don't know.
Wait,
was it?
Which
Yeah,
one
that was-
died?
Yeah, that
Princess
was Princess Diana.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're too young.
There's a
man.
big conspiracy behind that.
Of course there is.
Yeah, I don't believe it though.
Was it a magic bullet?
No. No. This one is that she was going to expose like the Rothschilds and the royal family for what they are.
Yeah.
Do you know the whole Rothschild thing?
No.
That's a real thing. Like,
What is that?
they own the biggest bank in the world. And
yeah.
privately
Yeah,
owned.
nobody knows how much it's worth either.
Yeah, because it could be worth trillions of dollars. They don't have to disclose it because they don't have any shareholders.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Have you seen they have these orphanages?
Little Orphan Annie.
They are the biggest mansions ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Well, the whole country of England is odd.
Well, do you want to know the other weird thing about the whole Rothschild conspiracy?
Yes.
Every war since the Revolutionary War, they've funded both sides of the war. Like, they just invested in both countries. Whenever Germany was fighting the United Kingdom, they gave the United Kingdom money to fight the war, and they also gave Germany money to fund their army.
That is weird.
Yeah, the reason why they do
can't lose, man.
exactly, because they're in debt and they still get paid back no matter what, whoever wins.
That's
That's where a lot of the UN money came from too.
UN
To begin with. I think the UN is a good concept, but
Yeah, it's great. A lot of things are good concepts.
it just needs to roll the whole planet. And then people are gonna be like, "Oh, you want the new world order?" And like, I think it'll be a great thing. I'm all about it. I'm all about the whole one
I
world
don't know
government
what I'm
thing.
about. I haven't seen the world yet. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it's about.
I like one world, one government, one world, one culture, one people, one race.
One universe.
Everybody becomes a hybrid race of blacks, Hispanics, whites, Native Americans, everything. We all interbreed, and
No Asians though.
no, Asians are totally welcome. Bring all the Asians, all of them, the Mandarins, the Chinese, the Japanese, dirty knees. Look at these, all of those coming in.
Okay, man. I think it's time to wrap this one
Yeah,
up.
this has been a good podcast tonight. This is good. This is real nice to come back and get to do this. in the
Yeah,
new
we're
studio.
here. We're back, motherfuckers!
Got new technology and everything.
Tech.
Can't wait to
Find
come
us
back.
on iTunes.
Find us on
Subscribe
please
on iTunes.
download us on iTunes. Help us get on the top,
Download.
up and coming. What is it called?
New and noteworthy.
New
man.
and noteworthy.
New and noteworthy.
Yeah.
We also want to break the top 150 of society and culture at some point.
That'd be great. Yeah, it's all thanks to you guys.
So-
Keep giving us reviews. That's really nice.
Yeah.
We like hearing the
Freaking
feedback.
awesome.
Feedback's the best.
We've been compared to like Kevin Smith and shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, people. Somebody said they're redefining what it means to be a millennial. That was I felt awesome after that. I
Yeah.
mean, I guess I feel like a dick now that I say that I felt awesome about it. But I mean, like,
Yeah, that's pretty dickish to say, Jake.
but how couldn't I feel awesome? I was just like, wow.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
I'm different than the rest of the
It's
people. that I
awesome
have to be
finally
part of.
getting feedback.
Yeah.
And we want more feedback.
Yeah, please keep
Certainly.
on giving us feedback.
Unless
Spread
it's
the word.
negative. Fuck you, bitches.
Spread the word about Fireside Talks, with Jake and Thad, and
Stay toasty, motherfuckers.
stay toasty and roasty.